So, but I'm gonna try to finish this article because this one is really funny. I want to, hopefully my internet won't go down. We still have 10 articles to go to. And then we got 2, 4, 6 Twitter Bazaar. And afterwards we're done. Hope it doesn't crash. I'm gonna check how women claims breach of contract after boyfriend fails to take her to the airport. The New Zealand Disputes Tribunal dismissed the claim, which included a request for compensation for a new plane ticket and other costs. Okay, so the guy won this, luckily. Okay, we're gonna have a good laugh. Is it a breach of contract if someone says they'll take you to the airport and then doesn't show? No, because you did not sign any sort of paper documents. You did not have the documents verified by a government official to make those documents actually valid. Therefore, you have no case. That's what one woman in New Zealand claimed after her boyfriend failed to pick her up before her flight as planned. What did he see in her? Maybe we'll see her photo. The couple, neither of whom are named, had been in a relationship for 6.5 years. According to an order released Thursday by the New Zealand Disputes Tribunal, the woman who was traveling to attend a concert with friends said she and her boyfriend had entered into a verbal contract in which he agreed to drop her off at the airport, stay at her home while she was away, and look after her 2 dogs. Okay, and can we see a official document for it? 6.5 years. What did he saw in her? Or what did he see in her? Like, I genuinely wonder. Oh, the weather is now getting really bad. We have to get faster. We have to be faster. But we cannot be too fast. I want this video to have 10 minutes, content, even though I don't get paid. The day before her flight, the woman messaged the man with instruction to pick her up between 10 and 10:15 a.m., but he never arrived, causing her to miss her flight. She told the tribunal she was seeking compensation from him for the cost of taking a different flight the next day, taking a shuttle to the airport and boarding her dogs at a kennel. I mean, did she try to ask what happened, or did she try to communicate him when he didn't arrive and try to get an alternative, someone other to actually take her to the airport? According to the order, the woman said the man enjoyed staying at her house and had looked after her dogs in the past. Wait, wasn't he her boyfriend? I'm confused. The couple had lived together previously but were now in separate homes since the man's son had come back to live with him. Okay, so they're probably some older people. So he has a son, but it's not her son. Okay. The woman also sought reimbursement for the cost of a ferry ticket that she had purchased for the man as a part of a holiday planned for last December to visit her sons. So both of them have children, but the children are not the other half's children. So the man has a son, but that son isn't his girlfriend's son, and the woman has sons whom are her boyfriend's sons. I know it doesn't make any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. The tribunal, which is used to settle small claims and has no lawyers or judges, dismissed the claim, saying that the man's promise fell short of being a contract. Indeed. I mean, if she was so much paranoid to actually thought she made a contract, then she should have just wrote it on paper and had it actually, had an official government person to verify it. Like, I don't know what she's thinking. For an agreement to be enforceable, there must be an intention to create a legal binding relationship. Indeed, tribunal referee Gracia Cowley said in the order, which was dated March 7th. This is pretty old, actually. But I would assume it was not made public for a while. Or maybe it reached the USA far more longer than it was going in the New Zealand news, because I would assume the USA doesn't really follow New Zealand news that much. Partners, friends, and colleagues make a social arrangement, but it is unlikely they can be legally enforced unless the parties perform some act that demonstrates an intention they will be bound by their promise, she said. Indeed. When friends fail to keep their promises, the other person may suffer a financial consequence, but it may be that they cannot be compensated for that loss. I agree. The man's promises were made as a part of a normal give and take in an intimate relationship, Corey said. There was no indication of any intention for him to be legally bound by them. It forms part of everyday family and domestic relationship agreements that are not enforceable in the disputes tribunal, she said. According to the order, the man has said he would not attend the tribunal hearing and did not answer a follow-up call from Corey. Obviously, I mean, yeah, this is very tedious claim to make, and justice was served here. Like, she had no business actually getting money from him. And I definitely, one has to wonder, like, 6.5 years they've been together. What did he saw in her? Like, what did he see in her? And, like, and even he wasn't perfect. Like, he has a son, and he's a single parent from looks of things. I'm not quite, I mean, there's no details on how good is his relationship with his son's mother. And there are no information on how is his girlfriend's relationship with her son's father either. However, this is quite of a red flag if you are considering a relationship. If your other half has children, then it should serve as a tiny red flag. It should serve as a warning flag to you to be a little bit more on the guard and do not be just under the influence of emotions of love, or any other kind of desires. Because, I mean, yeah, then this nonsense can happen. So, yeah, I mean, justice served, and it seems to have gone out well. I do completely agree with the result, with the sentence, or the order, with the order. So, moving on.